Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, in his luxurious 16-foot Coachman Clipper Cadet RV. I live in a 16-foot travel trailer, guys. I've lived in travel trailers for 30 years. Have I ever had a big home? Yes, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and all that stuff with a swimming pool, but this is much better for me now. I'm 72, retired, and it's just me. But anyway, hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Rusty. It is 7:17 a.m. Currently in Burnet it's 44 and clear. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 66 and a low of 32. Have a wonderful day.
Going to be that same weather for the next, looks like 7 days. 66 or so for highs and upper 30s for lows. I can live with that, not bad. That's normal Central Texas winter weather. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Okay, here you go. What kind of music do chiropractors love? Hip-hop.
What can you say, guys? Anyway, this is really high tech because I have my artificial intelligence Google Home device and I have my Chromebook sitting there and I've got a 60-watt bulb there and life is good. This is a very high-tech studio, very expensive. Cost me absolutely nothing, and I use my LG Stylo phone for my camera and everything, so this is really low rent or low budget. But anyway, I think we set a record on comments yesterday on the government shutdown, the one I did about how it affects RVing. I got 157, I think, comments on that one video, and I've got about 1,800 videos out there. So you know, when I started looking through my comments this morning, just page after page after page. But anyway, I found a starting point. But anyway, and also I put up 2 videos yesterday and they partially demonetized both of them. I love you, YouTube. Thank you for bankrupting me. But anyway, this is Robert R. on the government shutdown about RVing. Perhaps it's time for the government to shut down and take issue with their credit card bills. He's talking about the $1 trillion debt and so forth. Says like he taught his kids, he said if you don't have the money you can't buy it. Well, you know what, if we didn't print money we wouldn't have the lifestyle we've got. But it's okay, I understand. Never mind, I won't get into that. Government shutdown, Verlis Gwynn. Hello Verlis. Truth, most people don't change from their youth. That's very true. Once you've formed your personality, you don't deviate from it much your entire life. And you form your personality when you're very young. Long Island aided, I think. This is on the Casita and the Scamp deal. It says, I don't want to look up at mildew. Good on your new home on wheels, Rusty. What he's talking about is they put that carpeting stuff on the ceiling and stuff in these fiberglass RVs to cut down on moisture and mildew and stuff. But anyway, this is on the government shutdown. This is Mike Brandenburg. It's a big vacation for federal employees. They will get paid for not working after the stalemate is over. That's probably true. This is on the 2017 Ram 1500, my pickup out there. This is Chance Arman. It says Rusty 78609, you should keep the XM radio after a year. Sign up for the 3-year subscription for $18.32 a month. I thought about that, but to me, I don't listen to music hardly ever when I'm driving down the highway. It comes in handy when I'm traveling, I'll admit that. I'd pay them, it's worth about $4 a month to me. If I could get it for that, I might do it, but I'm not going to pay them any more than that. But thank you for mentioning that, Chance. This is Larry at 5280, that's the name. Government shutdown. Hello, it says Rusty, hello from another 72-year-old. Way off the subject, but due to your proximity, I wonder if you have ever spent any time in the Terlingua Big Bend area. Yes. I'm looking for an alternative to Quartzsite due to the large numbers of nomads who go there now. Yes, I lived out there for 2 years on the Terlingua Ranch, which is about 60 miles from, 50 miles from Big Bend headquarters, Big Bend National Park. And yeah, it's okay out there, but in the winter it's not that warm. I got to tell you that. I mean, you got to get down on the river, down way low. to stay warm, and it still gets cold every now and then out there. I mean, it's about like quartzsite as far as temperature. And another thing, it's very remote. There's very few services in that area. Your nearest town is Alpine, Texas, which is 80 miles from Studi Butte, which is not even in the park. But Studi Butte is a little town there, and then there's another little ghost town which has nothing. It's got a restaurant and a bar, but not many amenities there, and everything's a little pricey. So, you know, as an alternative to quartzsite, hard to say, guy. You might want to. It's really remote, man. It's not like quartzsite. I mean, it's in the boonies, but check it out if you think you might like it. I thought it was neat. This is on the government shutdown. This is Peter Davila, Davila. Funny video. They're always fun to watch. Here, hoping the geese are right, and we get an early spring. Yeah, me too. I haven't seen or heard any geese in my area yet. Now, some other people say they have, but we'll see. Social Security, John Potter says, too bad the Leach politicians spent the trust fund on other things. Well, you know, I'm not worried about Social Security going away, but, you know, different strokes for different folks. John, don't worry about it. It ain't a problem. It ain't going to happen, guys. The sky is not falling, okay? Old Lady Fish on Comment Call TV. I stopped watching after they decided that everyone wanted to see other people having sex while they were eating dinner. 20 years ago, I felt the nudity was awful, but now there are no limitations on what type of sex act they showed during what was called My Family TV. Anyway, so I shut it off, and the flood took the last working TV set I had. Now I don't have one. Yeah, you won't miss it. You can do everything you want on your laptop or your smartphone, I promise you. No, the reason, it's like a drowning man. You know, they'll grab at anything to survive, and that's what the networks are doing. They're drowning, and they're grabbing at anything to try to hold on to you. But be that as it may, they're going away. Thank goodness. Comment Call Old Lady Fish. In 1985, I logged onto the internet message boards. Back then it was called World Wide Web. In 1996, Windows came out with Windows 97, and I filled out a questionnaire that said, how did I handle my virtual life? I wrote this: I am and will always be faster than my desktop computer. Why? My computer can't come on unless I turn it on. Yes, I can be anyone I want to be in the virtual cyber world, but most of I will always be in charge of my power button. It's a perfect relationship. If it upsets me, I just turn it off. You know what, Old Lady Fish? That's pretty smart. Don't let it get inside your little head. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. For you people that use the Amazon link, thank you very much. It's in the description of every video. If you choose to use it, great. If you don't want to fool with it, don't worry about it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Cynthia E. Van Dyke Melkor. Anybody that's got that many names, hello. This is on the tiny home. She says, hello to you. And then she says, need an affordable place to live now. 121.18. Well, that would be one, but you got to find a place to put it, so it's not going to happen quick. Mary Wilson, government shutdown, 7:35 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right now. McConnell refused to fund military pay. Republicans refused to stay and reach compromise. Senate to reconvene. You know, let them have it, guys. I mean, come on. You know, I can live off the deer out here if I have to. I'm not worried about those idiots. You know, it's all a power play. You got to know that. It's all follow the money. Travel Light, a little travel trailer. Here we go. Clint Price. Rusty, any idea on the insulation value of fiberglass walls versus the aluminum skin? I'm thinking it should be warmer in the cold weather, but may just be wishful thinking. I can't tell you anything about the insulation in RVs, man. I can't help you with that, because I've always pretty much stayed with the cheapest thing they make, and everything I've had is poorly insulated. So, you know, how poor is it? I can't tell you. Mine is not good. I'm not worried about it, though. I don't need much heat, guys. I'm in Central Texas, USA for a reason. This is Dr. Dan. It says, I want an RV, now what? Really enjoy your videos. Good level-headed advice for the beginner. You're right and about renting or at least trying an RV prior to purchasing one. I've had 3 camper trailers and enjoyed the smallest one the most. Wife talked me into one of those 28 feet double slide out monsters that I hated pulling through Houston with white knuckles. I understand that. This monster base trailer basically grounded me. I celebrated when I finally finally unloaded that giant. Now I'm thinking about the truck bed cover camping. I could pull my fishing boat at the same time. Kids are finally gone and I just retired, so maybe I'll get some me time. If the wife wants to come, I can stay in a lot of motels for the price of a new RV. Yeah, you sure can. For the price of a new big RV, you can definitely stay in a lot of motels for sure. But yeah, as far as the camping, sleeping in the truck's not bad. You just got to get used to it. This is on the government shutdown. Clint Price. It says Chuck is a disgrace. Who's Chuck? I don't even know who Chuck is. He has many times in the past said exactly the opposite of what he's saying now. Anyway, the government shutdown turned out to be a little more political than I wanted it to be. I just was talking about how it affected RVing. This is Holly W. on the new pickup. Something else. Thank you, Holly. She left a couple of things. PNW Granny. Government shutdown. Never will understand how they figure the gas prices across the country. I'm here in Washington State, and the lowest grade of gas runs $2.99. Must be because we are right at the end of the Alaska pipeline. I don't know how they do it either, but a lot of it has to do with transportation costs for sure, and also each state has different regulations and different tax. You know, the federal tax on gasoline is 30-something cents a gallon. This is on Pickup Camper, and this guy asked a question I'm not sure I can answer, because he says, was there any Wi-Fi where you were camping at San Luis, Colorado, near the lake? Yeah, there was a little bit of internet there, not much, but around San Luis it's kind of spotty. It's not the strongest signal in the world, but it's there. It's just at that little place. It's off the highway there. I think it's 175, whatever that number of that highway, I can't remember. But yeah, it was all right. Holly W., if you say 50,000 real fast, just do it. If it turns out you should have got X changed, that really helped. She says, I will be sure to plug your videos in some FB women's groups. I don't know what that means. I happen to learn bunches from your video. Added the Phoenix Cruiser 2100 to the list of RVs to research. It's a good one, and I like it. Look at the upcoming RV show in February in Houston. What else? That's all. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about the price of that Phoenix Cruiser 2100. I mean, I said it was around $55,000, and that's the only reason I say that is because I got a couple of emails from people that said they got it for that price, or between 55 and 60, 2017, a year-end closeout. So you know that might have been that. But having said that, I like that 2100 series because it's 21 feet long. It has a full bath, full bed, and it's good to go. Bill Redding, government shutdown. If the shutdown continues into February, we'll see if veterans get their monthly VA disability checks on the 1st or not. If not, lots of rents won't be getting paid on time. BR. I hear you, man. Follow the yellow brick road, right? This is Bob White. That's a bird. There's a bird in Texas called Bob White. It's a quail, I think. Bob White's. Rusty, you are 100% correct. I figured my retirement exactly the way you described, and for me, I think it is true. In general, at age 74 is that crossover age for taking my Social Security at 62. It doesn't matter. It's just money, man. It's just coming every month. For anyone reading this, when I say crossover, I mean age 72 is the age that I would have done better waiting later. But just as Rusty pointed out, there's no guarantees in longevity. On the other hand, when you're in your early 60s, you can still do stuff, enjoy the money, and you're younger. That's true. And he's got some more. But anyway, Bob, thank you very much for your comment. That's on that Social Security video I did. And then here's Scotty Thompson, my man. Got 4 in a row. Scotty says, cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Scotty Thompson says, I like the as seen on TV infomercial. They have pillows. I like my pillow and the bamboo pillows. The bamboo pillow is memory foam and the my pillow is cotton. I think they are both comfortable pillows, Rusty. Well, thank you, Scotty. I'll check on the bamboo pillows. Scotty says, cool talking solar aid drive talk, Rusty, and driving your truck. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Scotty Thompson says, cool government shutdown RV and camping talk and driving your truck, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. This is Hot Limited. When government shut down, very true, Rusty. Organic, I did say something about organic stuff, is nothing but a sales tactic. When you read organic on something, I bet it's not. Well, it could be, because see, a lot of that organic stuff comes from Mexico and other countries, and they don't have the same guidelines as we do. So, you know, when you pick up a product, particularly bananas and stuff, or anything that says organic and it's from Mexico, is it? I don't know. You're going to go down there and check? Probably not. Holly W. on comparing Class C's and stuff, says, Holly W. says that was a hoot. Sherry Sprankle, government shutdown, she says, I believe it is written into the law that Congress still gets paid during a shutdown, so Rusty, you are correct. Interesting. Well, I figured that. They're not going to cut their own pay, are they? You think they're stupid? No, but anyway, it's just it's an exercise in idiocy, all right? They're supposed, never mind. Enough said. Government shutdown. Hello, I'm Elmer. Nuclear option, whatever that is. Day 3 is unquestionable. The brave men and women have a right to get paid. I agree. To all servicemen and women, thank you for your service. We're all with you in spirit. Thank you. A lot of, yeah, if they cut off, you see, they're always talking about, they wrap everybody in the flag, okay? And then in the real world, they cut off their paychecks on crap like this. But anyway, having said that, that's it for comment call, guys. So, hey Google, what's the weather in Bangor, Maine?
Right now in Bangor, it's 18 degrees with snow. Today, there'll be snow, with a forecasted high of 22 and a low of 19.
You guys are, I don't know how you do it. Honest to God, I don't. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Mount Washington, New Hampshire?
In Mount Washington right now, it's 18 degrees.
That's not bad. Hell, that's a heat wave. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Quartzsite, Arizona?
In Quartzsite, it's currently 34.
See, it's 34 in Quartzsite and it's 40 here, or 44 here, and so where would you rather be? I'd rather be right here. Thank you very much. So for the winters, even though we did get a few really cold days this year, which is unusual, I will be a winter Texan, okay? And as far, I thought about, going out towards, but it's not any cooler out there. The only place to go where it's fairly warm is like the southern tip of Florida, and there's nothing there for me. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, what else can I say? Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link in the description to Amazon products. It does not cost you a dime. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will help you lose weight if that's what you want to do, because you'll be full of water. All right, you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out. Why? Because that relieves stress. Relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is good for you anywhere in this whole planet, whole world, okay? What else? Stretch, man. Stretch your arms and do all that stuff. I'm fixing that. I'll have my breakfast, and then I'll go do my stretches and exercise, because it's going to be warm enough right here where I am. I don't have to go anywhere. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, okay? Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your lovely little head. It's yours, okay? And all this crap about the government shutdown, don't even watch it. Don't even listen to it. Why? Because you can't do a damn thing about it. Jeez. So just turn it off, go sit on the patio and have a cold beer at Beer 30. Enjoy your life. You want to defeat the other side? There's a Chinese saying, the person you hate controls you. Think about it. You know what I mean? So spend all your energy loving yourself, okay? Love yourself. Anyway, adios amigos, bye-bye from Central Texas, USA.